Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do is push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
What's up? How's everybody doing out there today? Welcome to the Sports Talk with Friends Friday night interviews, the exclusive. This is your boy, Coach Lee. Friday night, we're back at it like we're mad at it. And you know what? Before we can even get this started, I got to run one with my guy here. He's coming remotely, but he ain't going to miss it. What's good?
Hey, man. Hey, wait, hold on, wait. I'm in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? But I got to rep that Triple D stuff. Hey, man, this is dude, Uncle Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the Junior. And we back with this fire interview. We got, look, if y'all got something to say, we going to get your girl a punch in the face because we got Triple D's finest. You know what I'm saying? Not only Triple D's finest, ABO champ, Chiccn MF champ, hanging out with us today on this interview. Man, what's popping?
Man, can't call it. Vacation time almost over with, but hey, it's still Friday. Weekend is upon us, and you know how your boy do it.
Hey, facts. And I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. Like, hey, you know what they say? You don't miss a good thing till it's gone. You don't know the well is missing until the well one is dry. I had to come on first on the Nothing But Basketball show. Oh my gosh, and I was nervous. But tonight we got a good interview. We got Dallas on Triple D Dallas in the building, man. Like, what's good? We got to bring her on. Can we bring her on? But before we bring her on, you know what I'm saying? We definitely, you know what I'm saying? We got to. You know, we got to represent. So we're going to do a quick clip. You know what I'm saying? Just a little, you know what I'm saying? Just a little enough to apply some sauce. So, hey, y'all get back, you know what I'm saying? Get ready. We got Triple D fighters, Triple D Dallas on Chiccn MF champ in the building with us. So we about to get this thing started. We're going to bring her on. But, hey, keep it kosher because she's knocking O's out all 2021. So we're going to get on there. Let's clap it up for Chiccn MF champ. You know what I'm saying? What's good? You're in the building.
Hey, man, drop your hoes all 2021, man. That's what we doing.
All 2021. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking. Facts. So, hey, you know, definitely gotta give a shout out to you. Thanks for hanging out with us. You know what I'm saying? The Sports Talk with Friends podcast crew. You know, so what you call, you know, do I need to ask, like, we know you straight Dallas. Do I need to ask where you calling in from? I guess I got to. What you calling in from?
I know what it is over here, man. Oak Cliff, America. Yeah, man.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, look.
All over there, but over here it's Oak Cliff, America, man.
Just like that, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. So, I'm from New Orleans. Like, my first time in it, like here in Dallas, seeing people from Dallas with the Grambling, and they used to be like, "Come here." I was like, "Who?" They'd be like, "No, go over there." I'm like, "Come here." You know what I'm saying? So, you got to tell me some Triple D Dallas stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Tell us what some of the slang, like, y'all, you know, that they're using out there in Dallas.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Everybody out here is, what's up, bro? And baby.
Hey. All right. So, look, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, you know, like in New Orleans, we big on food. And out there in Dallas, y'all big on food, too. So, you know, one of the things that I've come to, you know, staple is sweet Georgia brown, rude is chicken. You know what I'm saying? So, tell me what, you know what I'm saying? What is it that Chiccn MF champ? What you eat? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's a place you recommend in Dallas?
I I like Rudy's for a fact. That's like hands down one of my best chicken places. And Sweet Georgia Brown, I grew up on Sweet Georgia Brown, but Sweet Georgia Brown ain't the same Sweet Georgia Brown for when I was a little kid.
Facts.
Okay. Hey, definitely gotta give a shout out to your sis hanging out with us. We see you hanging out. Appreciate you, sis. But man, that's crazy. So, like me coming to Dallas, all I used to see was these long lines, like backed up to this place. Like, so, like, what's up? Like, is it not that good, or just all hype and no fluff?
As you see, because that is like a place that it's like a monument here. Like they gonna go there regardless, because you know what I'm saying, that's what you gonna hear. That's what everybody knows. So they gonna go, oh, let's go to Sweet Georgia Brown. But really, I like two partners. Lisa,
Lisa go hard.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I gotta take a Lisa break. I'm about to go get some Lisa chicken right now. Look, I'm all the way in New Orleans. I'm about to walk.
Right around the corner from Lisa, so I'll be happy. I'm glad I'm back on this side. I'll be in all food places.
Facts. Oh man, this is crazy. So this is good. So, definitely, like, one thing was crazy. Like with Dallas, I'm from New Orleans. The only thing that I know about Dallas, people love, I think people ride horses. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think about Dallas. Everyone ride horses. And aside from that, it's cops. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cops. And then after cops, it's First 48. Yes. So, you know what I'm saying? You being from Dallas, what do you think Dallas is most known for? Because to me, it's all police and riding horses.
It's so crazy because we are known for riding horses, but we is just not around here riding horses. That's crazy. Like, everywhere I go, they be like, y'all be riding horses? I'll be like, no, not like every day. I mean, like, yeah, you'll see horses, but we not just going. If you go to Fort Worth, that's where you gonna see people with the horses.
Hey, see, hold on. Hey, shout out to my dude, Chiccn, man. Doc Diddy of the city. Hey, man, like, for real. You could tell Dallas, because when I went to, when I first came out here, I went to Lake Arlington out there in the Fort Worth side. You know what I'm saying? That's a little Sunday spot where everyone hang out. You know what I'm saying? So I posted on my car like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, looking at the dips, walk by. And then it's like 50 horses just come running up.
That's what goes on in Fort Worth.
Yeah. So out there in Fort Worth is horse riding and jerry curls. And it's also G.
They be having them braids and them that little nappy haircut right there.
Man, they be having that little Pookie Johnson going on, man. Oh my gosh.
In Fort Worth, they really be like, who's that nigga on that horse? Like, yeah.
Oh man. So, we definitely got to get things started. So, this is March. So, the month of March is definitely a month that, salutes women's history. It's Women's History Month. You know what I'm saying? So it's exactly. You know what I'm saying? Let's clap that up, man. We gotta clap it up for Women's History Month. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? And y'all winning. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got, Kamala, like, you know what I'm saying? Just so many things that's going on with women right now. So, what does Women's History Month mean to you?
It means a lot. I'm happy that I actually have a platform as a female that women actually look up to. I'm actually doing something good. I'm doing something that I love. And to be able to be celebrated is like an honor, because women, we don't get celebrated enough. We don't get our roses enough. We don't get congratulated enough. So in order to have a whole month that's dedicated to us, it really does feel great. And for a lot of guys to really acknowledge this month and actually like be talking to me and when they had the exact day, like a lot of guys were telling me, hey man, congratulations on you, say Happy Women's Day, like all that. So it was kind of cool.
Look, facts. And one thing was cool because, like, you're making history. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're really, to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know any other female boxer in Dallas besides you. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like that for a lot of people, and I'm the only female boxer that they know. So I'm trying to make sure I put it on the map. I've been working hard. I'm trying to become Dallas's first female world champion. I'm gonna be Dallas's first female world champion. You wait on it. You just wait. I'm manifesting this. I'm speaking it to existence. I'm working hard. Hey, when I spar, I'm sparring your ass hard. You know all that. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like she's like, I'm going hard. You know what I'm saying?
All I know is, all I do is just become a world champion. I just know I just know it's there.
Facts. And, and one thing, like, because, like, for instance, a long time, I was in the hood. I was like, you know what? I'm going to be a lawyer. Then I was like, you know what? I'm going to be a fire. I don't know any of these people. You know what I'm saying? So people be like, you know what? I'm going to be this person, but they don't hang around them type of people. But you actually hang with greatness. So, recently we had, you had a picture on Instagram and Facebook where you was, put in a portfolio with other great female athletes. So, tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, it's his name is DLG Images on Instagram, and him and another media guy called FMF Boxing on Instagram as well. They know all of the female world champions, and they know all the female, like, great female boxers, period. And thank you, Marie. And I see that they put it all together, and when they put me in the picture, I was like so happy because if you see, it's like world champions on there, former world champions, great female undefeated fighters, and there's great female fighters. And for me to be known and for them to put me on there, it was really happy for me.
Fact. Look, hey, I was Millie Whopper. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody was
you know what I'm saying?
They know me.
Yeah. Fact. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, shout out to you on that. So, that's good that, one thing is that, you appreciate the greatness and you're a part of future greatness. So, definitely shout out to you on that because,
I'm
like,
happy to be a part of boxing right now. So it's on the up and up right now for female boxing. And I'm so happy I'm a part of it. Like they finna start trying to pay us. We want the money. Yeah. It's
wow.
good.
And it was crazy because right now, Clarissa Shields, she's supposed to be not converting, but actually taking on an MMA boxing match. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, an MMA match. So, that's definitely a stepping stone for, women in this fighting industry. Mm-hmm. So, with you being in boxing, do you have any aspirations maybe to go out in MMA, or you just think, just going to stick with boxing?
I was saying I was just going to stick to boxing, but everybody around me keep telling me I'm crazy, that I need to at least try. Because they said my build, how I'm built, I can whoop some ass. And I said, yeah. I was just like, man, that's like that seems to me like a legal street fight, and I'll lose it. I've been a grab bitch by a head. You know what I'm saying? This bitch done nailed me and kicked me. I don't know about nothing.
Hey, you know what? You can tell you got the street fight. Look, you doing that, you still winding your hand in her hair. Look, you
grabbing her hair.
Right, you can't get that.
That's what I'm saying.
Dang. Oh man, yeah. So, like you being from Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Like you being from Dallas, you being from the streets, like, you having, being in this new Dallas industry, like Dallas is popping right now, the rap industry, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on, so what motivates you? You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're not only just a boxer, you're not only a fighter, you're an entrepreneur, you're a mentor, you're a philanthropist. Like, you cannot be this happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what motivates you? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I already know you won't get in that ring and you just won't knock O's out all 2021.
That's all I know.
You know what I'm saying? But what motivates and strengthens you?
But what motivates me is, like, I'm a mother. And my kids, like, I want them to be able to have a good, positive role model. Like, yeah, they dad's not around like that. So I want to show them I'm tough too as well. You can achieve anything no matter what the obstacle is, no matter if you're a woman or a man. And my kids, they really, really look up to me. They really love me. Like, I can hear my kids cheering for me when I'm fighting. they be like, yeah, mama, go, mama. And that really amps me up. People don't even know that I hear that. And that really amps me up.
Wow. Wow. You know what's funny? Because, you know, a lot of people say, you know, especially like, well, I have a son, he's 14 years old, and he played for Redbird Raider, you know, and he was out there, and it was like, and the coach told me, he was like, these kids hear the coach's voice, no matter if they're on, you know, while they're playing. So how is it that you are, you know what I'm saying, you in this fight, but you still able to hear your kid's voice?
I guess because I don't learn like in boxing when I'm in the ring that I only, you know what I'm saying, listen to familiar coaching voices. So I don't learn how to drown out everybody else's instructions, all that stuff. But it's like you can't drown out your kids. I mean, you can ignore your kids. Like, mama. You know,
well put, because I'm telling you, I'll be ignoring my kids. Like, hey, I'll block their ass too. I got a kid in college. I'll block her ass. Look, you talk crazy, I'll block you.
So it's like I only pretty much hear my coaches and I hear my kids and my mama. Get up, Sharada. Go,
Hey, if that's not indicative of mama, bro, like
I can hear my mama. That's who I can hear.
Hey, look, I done had a couple fights, and you know, my mom, my grandma be like, boy, you better not let that boy hit you like that. You better hit his ass back. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, definitely shout out to mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, and definitely the coach, like, wow, you know, so, you know, you mentioned that, you know, you have the ability to drain out everyone else but the people that mean something or motivate you while you're in the ring. So is that something like, would you contribute that or attribute that to training, or just, you know, maybe you being a mother, or, you know what I'm saying, you just, I don't know, like,
training. I had to teach myself to do that, and you know what I'm saying, and while I'm training to not, because everybody is a coach. Everybody in the world is a boxing coach. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. You know how many people message me saying, "Hey, you need to do this and do that." Okay, all I just keep saying is okay. Cause they ain't got no world champions. They ain't even got a fighter on the high rise. Hell, I don't even think they be fighting. They just got all the things to tell you.
Hey, you know what's funny? Like I had, because in our last interview with Tamara Moore, I had used something that you said. It just tickled me purple. You know, you was like, man, why these guys so scary, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? They be scared to fight. Remember we had that conversation? It was like, we had these spar wars. They be wanting to know who they fighting, how much they weigh, what their social security number is, where they stay, what their shoe size, what their mama name.
These dudes be scary at spar wars. I said, bro, like, I said, this is spar wars. Everybody is a regular fight. Like, ain't nobody, no pros. Nobody coming in here with all these belts. We just finna fight. I'm matching y'all up by weight. We wearing mouthpieces, headgear, so we making sure y'all safe, man. We just fight, man. Y'all scared. Hey, dudes is funny.
Facts. You know, hey, you know, we got, you know what, like Erykah Badu said it the best. You know, we artists and we sensitive about our shit.
Very sensitive.
Okay. Hey, a man should not be called sensitive. You said that with your chest, very sensitive. But man, like, so you know, you got some good stuff going on. You know, you got these spar wars and everything. You know, so like, what motivated you to start that? And tell us, like, what is this spar war?
Okay, so you know, I came up from underground fighting, and so. Yeah, I came up from, you know, they was having the fights in the strip clubs. And so I used to be an entertainer. And so they were like, hey, we finna start having fighting out here. So that's how I really got into boxing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just fighting first. I was just whooping everybody. I was like, it's a little big girl whooping everybody. So that's how it was. And so when we just, then this time when it came to spar wars, I wanted to have it more at a more professional looking way that, you know what I'm saying, that everybody can come spar and everybody can bring their whole family. Because you seen that my sport was, it was kids there, everybody there. Yeah,
I wanted to be there.
And so it's pretty much like a guns down, gloves up situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to promote. Like it's been so much violence going on with these guns. We, you know what I'm saying, we can just settle out in the ring or something, just anything. I wish they would do that with the rappers, because they watching the rappers and they seeing them kill each other. You know what I'm saying? So now they feel like it's the thing to do. If they would just fight, it'll be over with.
Yep.
Like, so, you know, back in the days, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you make fighting seem so casual. You know what I'm saying? You make fighting just seem like.
Man, let's just fight and get it over. I don't want to drop me off 2021. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, 2021. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. So, you know, like, you got into this, you know, like with, let's say, street fights. And what's crazy, you know, some people might not know, but, you know, 5 years ago, Dallas was known for those YouTube fights. You know what I'm saying? These fights that, you know what I'm saying, people will come and take. Like, Dallas been lit.
That's how I got popular. I met Floyd Mayweather gave me some money because I whooped somebody's ass in Miami. You know what I'm saying? When I posted that video, everybody was crazy and then I was like, yeah, man, I'm money team.
Okay. Well, hey, PSA, Parker service announcement. I got my hit on the show. Hey, she knocking y'all out. Play with me. You know what I'm saying?
I got you back. I'm coming through with my mask though, so they don't know it's me though.
So, you know, definitely, you know, you bring up this thing about the mask, and, you know, that's synonymous with time, you know, times nowadays, you know, with this pandemic, you know, so like boxing, you know, and for a while, you know, boxing had to take a back seat during this pandemic. So, you know, how has this pandemic affected boxing, you know, in your perspective?
It has affected it a lot. Like I went through depression, you know what I'm saying, because I was about to fight for the WBC NABF belt 2 weeks before they shut the whole state, the whole country down.
Whoa.
And I was training for that so hard, and I was like, dang, I'm fine, because I had just made box rec #1, and I knew that fighting for that belt was going to put me in every sanctioning body. So therefore, I was going to have to be a lot of these girls mandatory, because I already see that I don't have a manager or a promoter. So I'm pretty much whooping ass and managing myself to that level. You know what I'm saying? And I was right there. And when COVID hit, it just stopped everything. And I thought it wasn't going to be any more boxing. But then they did start having boxing back. But it was only with the major big promoters. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, when they start calling me for fights, they only calling me as a opponent, not as the A side, and they calling me super late. So it's just like, hey man, you know I'm in the pen. I'm working out, but I'm not working out. I'm not ready for a fight. And so I was getting that. So it really took a toll. It really took a toll on me. It took a lot. Like, I was real sad. I don't even know how to say it. I didn't even know I had depression like that until I just felt that sad.
Wow. You know what they say? You know, like, normally, like, if you take a candy from a fat kid, he gets sad. You know what I'm saying? You take a bone from a dog, he gets sad. But they took the ring from you, and you got sad. Uncle Leroy, come in peace. I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared. So, you know, I want to ask you this quick question, because, you know, we've interviewed a lot of fighters, MMA fighters, boxers, and, you know, and a lot of people say that the walk up to the, you know, to the cage, to the ring, and once the cage closes or you get in the ring, that's the, you know, that's the most surreal moment. So, or the most difficult moment. But it was recently that one of our our MMA fighter that we sponsor, Sports Talk with Friends, he said the weigh-in.
I was just gonna say that, baby. When you, after y'all both done made weight, and you like, ooh, this motherfucker done made weight. It's going down. Yeah, it's going down. You get in that face. Yeah.
But that's what he said. He was like, that is the most difficult moment for him as a fighter, because, you know, you got to you meet this fighter that you've been training for, and you got to, like, you got to look mean and tough and intimidating.
Yeah, I was saying, and that's the hard part. When like I done laughed on 3 occasions when I'm eye to eye, we staring each other down like this, and I just say,
"That's me. That's me."
He just staring at me, bro. Like, stop staring at me.
We'll be like, boo. Wow. So, all right. So that leads to question. So, do you be in the mirror the day before, trying to be like, "Rrr," trying to get on? Like, do you prepare for this moment? Like, how do you train for it?
So when I be when we get in the ring, like for our poses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when they be like coming to the ring, I be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this right here. You know what I'm saying? In the car, yeah. So I be so nervous. I be like, if I just do this, I won't look like I'm nervous. I won't feel nervous. You know what I'm saying? Because my nerves really don't go away until like after the first round.
Wow.
Like
wow.
Like it takes me a minute to warm up. That's why my coach, he like when I fight longer rounds.
Nice. Okay. All right. So before we take this quick break, we're about to take a quick break. But I got to ask you this. We've asked all our fighters, and we get some real cool answers. So, like, what animal would you say yourself? Would you call yourself when you're going to the ring and when you're in the ring?
I would say I'm like an African wild dog or something. Hey man, I'm gonna turn this bitch up. Yeah.
Nice. So it's funny because a lot of people, a lot of fighters, they say that one has said, most of them, one has said they're a wolf. And it's like they want that meat. You know what I'm saying? One was like their whole experience is like, he's a wolf, and once you take that meat from him, it's like the wolf wants that meat, and once they get into the ring, it's like you feeding them back that meat. So and it's funny that you say, it's kind of similar. You saying an African dog, same type of thing. Meat eaters, carnivores, predators. You know what I'm saying? So, man, hey,
savages turn.
I said it again. Unbelievable. I come in peace. I'm scared. Look, you know what? We're about to take a quick break because I'm shaking in my boots, and we're gonna be back with more of MF, the champ, Chiccn, punch in your face, all 2021. We're gonna be back.
What's up, world? Kyrie Robinson, man. New Orleans Saints veteran. Hey, man, make sure you guys go check out my guy, man, STWF, the media, man. Check them guys out. Y'all want to get sports talks with players, with fans, anything like that, man, go check them guys out, man. That's the place to be if you want to talk sports. Who that nation?
And we back. This dude Uncle Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the Junior. And y'all who listening on our podcast, y'all couldn't see I tried to make my mean fighter tough face, but it didn't work. But look, we back with more of Chiccn MF Champ. Okay. Hey, okay. Look, I'm scared. Look, I'm about to get. But look, hey man. So hey, Coach Lee, you got any questions? You got anything for Chiccn MF Champ?
I do. Because I'm a foodie, so I always ask the crazy, obscure questions.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what happened to Good Luck?
Who is Good Luck?
Man,
I'm late to the party.
Man, I think they just started letting either the crackheads or the Asians.
I was about to say, be careful. No.
Because it was just like, Good Luck was one of them places too. Like they was known for having just a good hood food.
Yeah.
And they in the right spot and everything, but it just the food changed.
It ain't the same.
It's not the same. Like the place we were talking about, Sweet Georgia Brown and Good Luck and all them. Like Rudy's still popping. Rudy's still good. But like those places, I could move to North Dallas and Garland. When I stayed in those places, I would still drive all the way over there to go get the Sweet Georgia Brown in the Lookies and Outlet.
Dang. Hey, all right. So quick question. So sis, Maria, she's hanging out with us. She said, "What's your intro song that gets you hyped before you step in the ring?"
Okay, I really like to listen to a lot of Dallas rappers when I come out. Yeah, so I don't play so many different Dallas music that it's really hard to choose because I just like Dallas music. It just crunk me up because it's just like, yeah, man, my city on the loudspeaker. I'm coming in
Yeah.
my city. I just love my city. So I try to put on whenever way I can. And people who don't even know these rappers or know these songs, they'll hear these songs too.
Nice. So, that's good that you brought that up. So, the thing is like, when did you know that Dallas was riding with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you know Dallas was on your back? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people say, a lot of people want to be like, well, you know what? I got the city on my back. I got my hood on my back. And you go to the hood, and the hood ain't validating that. The hood like, man, I don't know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, but the hood vouch for you. You certified. You know what I'm saying? You wear it on the front and the back, triple D. You know what I'm saying? Like,
fight queen, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
You're saying certified. Shoot, I knew they had my back, but when it was just when I started in Fight Night, when I started in that stuff I was telling you about, and how my following went up. People was doing stuff for me. They were noticing me everywhere, telling me good job, and it was just, and I wasn't even fighting for real yet. They were just liking how I was doing it then. So and then once I was like, I'm finna try for real, like so many people just was supporting me. People that I didn't even know.
Wow.
And then my mama was so proud of me. She was happy as well. So it was like I done caused her so much pain and worry and stuff. So now she actually happy about something and she want me to stick to it, and she, she down for me on it.
Yeah, because it's a recent, you know what I'm saying? You posting pictures of the mob, you know what I'm saying? You like, shout out to the mob, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. Little diva on the ground.
I had to post that picture with showing her butt because my mama swears she fine, y'all. So
hey, you know what I'm saying? Look. I said, work it down, baby. I'm seeing it. But, brought something up about, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing about fighters, fighters are made. You know what I'm saying? Like, unlike different athletes or different professions, you know what I'm saying? Like, fighters are made. You probably can, you might not be afraid to fight, but you got to learn how to fight. Just like you might, like you say, you knocking people out. You knocking hoes out. You got to learn how to knock people out. You know what I'm saying? Like me,
how to do it. You gotta learn.
I might not be able to knock a dude out, but I can swell his lip up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, his lip will be like this. You know what I'm saying? But, so, what was your first fight like as a kid?
What was my
Did
first?
you? Yeah, as a kid. We don't know as a kid the first, but did you win it or did you lose?
It was my little sister and brother. Of course I won. I'm the big sister. I'm the big sister. I'm gonna win.
Get him.
And I'm the big cousin. I'm gonna win on that too.
Okay, well lay it down. You know what I'm saying? Well, hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Look, she be like, I'm the big sister, the big cousin. Look, I ain't much the auntie yet. I'm the big auntie, the big grandma. You know, look, all of that.
When I was young, I was in karate. It's just so crazy. I don't want to do UFC or MMA, but I do know how to do kicks and strikes and stuff like that. It's just I was in karate, so I always done been a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you know kata. So you know your kata. So my son, he was in karate, and it was the craziest thing because they say karate teach self-discipline and all this other stuff. I didn't see that in my kid. I'm like, you know what? It's like you're arming a terrorist because my son is crazy as hell, and you're just teaching him how to kick the look off your face. You know what I'm saying? This is not good.
Because now pretty much in sports, they pretty much just gonna train you for what you gonna do. Like if you want to be a fighter, they're gonna train you. They're not gonna teach you the other way of part of being the man and the discipline part of why you learning to do karate. You know what I'm saying? And so or boxing period. Cause like my youngest son, I thought I took him to boxing to teach him a lesson, And I took him to go spar some kids because he was kept fighting at school. So I was like, you gonna spar kids who are already trained? Well, hell, I took him up there and he beat them up.
He's like, next, who's next? You know what I'm saying?
And so it's just like, no, I'm not taking you up there. It was supposed to be a learning experience for you. Like, you can't be beating up everybody. But I mean, he did on that time, but still, I was trying to teach him that.
That backfired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, like, it's funny because, you know what I'm saying, like, there's a lot of sports, a lot of male sports, we got a lot of male boxing, and it gets a lot of accolades and a lot of attention because of the hard strikes and the, and the knockouts. But unlike women boxing, you know what I'm saying, there's not that. There's not so much, there might be some hard punches, but there's not many knockouts.
Yeah, it's not many knockouts unless you fight Amanda Serrano.
What, did you name drop? Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Bro, because she the truth. Do you know about her? She gonna knock your ass out.
You said that with your chest. You were like, bro, do you know about her? Yeah. Look, you hear it.
My weight class.
So, what makes women boxing so unique? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what makes it unique?
I think what makes it unique is that some women can actually keep like they can actually be sexy and be cute and be smart and still whoop your ass, like to just whoop ass and then get out the ring and still be like,
I'm done.
Yeah.
And like, hey, you know what? That is hot. Like, that is cool as hell. Like, seeing a chick that you go up there, and then she still keep the femininity. Like, yeah.
Yes, but just to be for real though, like for a woman, it make it unique because everybody think that a woman don't have the same the stamina as a guy or can't do as much or put in as much work as the guys, and we actually doing that. And we feel like if we're able to fight 3 minutes, you guys will see more knockouts. Then these bitches will really be tired. Like sometimes, right when you finna get some girl and right that 2-minute bell, then the bell on, so now she done had time to recover. That 3rd minute is probably gonna be that minute where she will go down.
Nice. Okay. And that's a good point that you brought up. The fact that the men's, their rounds are longer than women. And like one thing that stood out from just our conversation, like y'all women aren't scared. Y'all are tenacious. You know what I'm saying? Like, and and honestly, even myself, it's like I've had fights where it's like, man, this guy's bigger than me. I'm a little nervous, but I ain't no Punk Beach. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get out there.
No,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of times that we fight out of fear. You know what I'm saying? But it's like y'all women, it's like shit. Hold my glasses. You know what? Hold my purse. You know what I'm saying? Put the Vaseline on. Y'all fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it is crazy. So that's one thing that I think that's real, really unique about women's basketball because, like, I don't know if it's the fear that y'all maybe not knock each other out, but y'all be tenacious, like be really fighting. And I think that that's one thing that I like about women's boxing.
Yes, we really do fight. Like, you got a couple of us. See, I had to learn to not fight and box. The reason why I need the boxing is because I am most of the 80-90% of the time, I am the longer, taller fighter. I don't have to just keep on trying to get in there and fight them. I do every time they come in, jab, one jab, and get them out the way. And my coach never teach me that because I used to just want to fight you. I'm gonna fight you, and that's how girls are. We fight.
Right, hard, like you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So, wow. All right, so cool. And shout out because they say boxing is like one of the most stringent and hardest sports out of all sports, because it helps, it compete, it develops your mental and your physical. So, with that, I'm before we get to the next question. So, one thing that's always amused me with boxers and fighters is their ability to change their weight. So, do you work with that? Like, are you able, in women's boxing, do y'all have to switch your weight class like that?
I mean, I pretty much try not to, because I'm trying to stay ranked and be able to be in one division. Because once you keep on moving back and forth, it's hard for you to get ranked. Or you know what I'm saying? To stay
Oh, wow.
at a certain level. Yeah. So I try to stay at one. And the weight class that I'm fighting in, I'm comfortable with it, because I probably walk around at like 127, maybe 128. And I fight at 120.
Oh, wow.
118, 120, something like, most time like that.
Wow.
And I feel like I can get all the way down to 115 with no problem.
And that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, and that's what all fighters say, like how, you know, and that amazes me is how, because, you know, in order for you to control your weight, it's mental. You know what I'm saying? Like what you just said how, you know, with confidence, you can get down to that weight. No other sports or no other athlete can say that. Like basketball players, they don't have that ability. Football players, they can't do that. You know, so wow, that's impressive.
Nobody's workouts are as intense as a boxer's workout. So we losing mad weight at a fast time. Like we can lose a boxer can lose between 5 to 8 pounds in one day.
What?
I need to be boxing then.
Yeah. Because it'll be times I had to lose like that last 2 or 3 pounds, and I lost it in like the last day or so. And it is like boxers, like especially in Texas. In Texas, you can lose. I don't know about any other place, but down south in Texas, you can lose that much weight in a day or so because of how hot it get here. It gets in our gym. It'll be like 110 in our gym.
Wow. I can believe that.
Yeah.
So, you know, you mentioned about your gym, you know, the gym moments, the training, the fights. So, you know, what is your biggest boxing moment?
When I won my ABO belt.
That's
When I
it.
had won my ABO belt, that's when I had that was like one of my biggest moments.
Wow.
Somebody
wow.
Hey,
tell them what pineapples on there. Canadian bacon and pineapple. All right, so, you know, here at Sports Talk with Friends, you know, one thing, you know, you can see it, we're powered by fans. That's what we do. You know, we are powered by fans. We love the fans because, you know, to us, the fan makes the sporting event. You know what I'm saying? Like, we love it. So what was your biggest fan moment?
What was my biggest fan moment?
Yes.
When the kids, when I had won my fight and all the kids, and it was like it was a card I was fighting on, the Garcia Promotions card, and it was Listo kids. You know, he brings in a lot of Hispanic followers when he fight.
Mm-hmm.
So when I finished fight, all the little Mexican kids, they were like, "Hey, Chiccn, we want a picture." So I was just like, dang, the kids, like when the kids see me and stuff, I really be liking that. And another time when I was at Walmart, and there was some little young boys, they were like, "Hey, you that girl Chiccn, we seen your fight night fights on YouTube, man. You go hard." And they yeah, and they think I'm young. They don't know how old I am.
Nice. Like, that is some cool fan moments. Like, for real. Like, wow. You know, so yeah, I like that. So, you know, you're not just a fighter. You know, you're a philanthropist. You're an entrepreneur. You know, you're a mentor. Like, you wear a lot of different hats. So, you know, what are some of the current projects you're working on?
As of right now, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I guess that pizza that came in, you turned your camera on. Yeah, we want to see you eating that Canadian bacon, that pepperoni.
No, the kids called. I tried to end, but it did. Can you see me? They can't see me right.
You're fine. But nah, so yeah, you know, some current projects, because it looked like, you know, you're hanging out with us from your boutique.
Yeah, so right now I got some new shipments coming in up here at the boutique. And so I'm having, you know, I'm always opening up here and having the women's clothing. I have 2 barbers. I have a braider here. I have a makeup artist here. I'm about to have another another hairstylist here in a minute. She's about to come. And I also I have a suite here that's empty for right now, so I just be working people out in my suite because I'm a personal trainer as well. So,
okay, what's going on?
Yeah, hey man, a millionaire has 7 different ways of income, and I'm trying to. Hey, I'm a millionaire. I just ain't got the million yet.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I like how you roll.
Yes, and then I'm looking now for another venue so I can do Spar Wars again because I have a lot of people that's been reaching out to me about the Spar Wars. And you know what I'm saying? Hopefully I can team up with you guys when I do my next Spar Wars. Yeah.
Trying to bring it to New Orleans. That's what we here for.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do that and just keep my personal training going on.
Nice. All right. Well, hey, I might, you know what I'm saying, you might have to get Uncle Leroy and Coach Lee, you might have to come up there because, hey, I can tell you, I get tired rolling out the bed, putting on my slippers. I'll be like, God damn, I'm getting old. So
yeah, cause what I was gonna do though is like just start a non-profit for the fighters. That's how I'm gonna help them with the Spar Wars. Like, hey, you come in Spar Wars, you want to fight for real? Cause I'm trying to get them to. We need to have more boxers coming out of Dallas, man. There's a lot of people who really want to, you know what I'm saying, fight, and they don't really have the funds, or they don't really have the resources, or they don't know where to go. And when I start this nonprofit, I want to be able to help them to do stuff like that. I don't care if I just go pay these people gym dues so that they can be able to go train at that gym for a couple of months and see how they like it. Like, I want to do stuff like that. Like, I really fell in love with boxing, and I just felt like it saved me. It really helped me and saved me, and I just want to do that for other people. So that's like another project too that I'm trying to get up with too as well. But I wanted to link it to my Spar Wars.
Right, and that's a good thing because that way, with your Spar Wars, you're getting introduced with raw talent, raw fighters. Because it was crazy because I was in the post office in Cedar Hill, and Spence, I guess one of his coaches, the guy he was in there with one of his jackets on, and a little young kid, he was like, "Hey man, I'm a fight, I fight, I want to pursue fighting. What can I do?" And the guy was like, "I can't do nothing for you."
It was his coach.
He was part of the Spence, he was part of the Spence train. You know what I'm saying? So the guy felt like he was up here. You know what I'm saying? So, he was a young guy. So he was like, hey man, he's like, I can't do nothing for you. I work on big projects, blah, 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 blah. This is what you can do for yourself. So, I'm saying this.
You're not the first person you ain't the first person who done said that or whatever. And when I first heard, I was just like, I ain't know if it was true or not, but you're not like the first or the second person that done said that.
See, so that's why I'm like giving you kudos that you're on the right path because like you say, there's a lot of fighters in Dallas. They want to fight, but they don't have the roadmap. Just what I was saying. Like I want to be a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have a roadmap to be a lawyer. So you're definitely filling a void that's needed and can save a lot of people. So definitely.
And I'm learning a whole lot being my own manager. It's so much fuck stuff in boxing, bro.
Yeah.
I was trying to find another word or whatever.
It's all good. Look, we on that Triple D Dallas. It's on that Triple D Dallas today, baby. It's a Dallas takeover.
Man, I'm trying to find another word, but man, I've been learning a lot. And then I've been learning, even though women's boxing is coming up with, you know what I'm saying, and helping and coming up with stuff too, they still doing that. These white girls with blonde hair and they fight, and that's who they gonna promote and stuff like that. And you be looking like I can beat tearing up. I can beat up Karen and Hood. You be like, oh my God, how did she get a belt?
Yeah.
Somebody like that one.
Like, how did she get a belt?
So what's crazy because like you say, right now, women are trying to tap in, not just in boxing, they're tapping in, in politics, in sports, all across the board. So what advice would you have for a woman that's trying to get in the boxing industry or just sports in general?
To me, keep working hard and promote yourself. I don't learn that now. You gotta promote, post videos of yourself working out. Post video, you know what I'm saying? Always promoting yourself. You know what I had to do? Close mouths don't get fed. So all these girls that's in my weight class, you know what I'm saying? When they be posting or when they be talking about them, I come on that post. Well, I can be her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What's up? What she in my weight class? Hey, what's up? I'm boxer. I'm sure to make it now. They know who I am. Yes, I want to fight them. You know what I'm saying? So just keep working hard to promote yourself. Be at the right place at the right time. I be going to a lot of these fights and I be meeting a lot of people. And then once they already see this girl all over social media coming for them, tagging them, and all the promoters and coaches and everything. Then when they see me in person, I be looking like this. Hi.
It's
Let me say it back. Hold on. Hi.
Wait. You didn't meet Evander Holyfield like that because we got the picture. You know what I'm saying? You actually, you had the tough fighter pose when you met Evander Holyfield.
Yes. I was he was coming down the stairs. I said, hey, I want to take a picture with you.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what was funny. So they was roasting Evander in the group Sports Talking Friends. They was like, looked like he missed his leg day. So they were saying like, I was like, oh man, it was roasting.
Crazy. And you know what? He really quiet. He a quiet dude.
Wow. Wow. But I mean, I guess after Mike Tyson tried to bite your ear off, I mean, I guess you ain't much you can do after that.
But to be quiet, right?
So, you've had, you mentioned your coach earlier in the interview. You've had some coaches, boxing coaches. What was the best coaching advice you received?
Keep that jab out in that bitch face.
Hey, as a person with reach, exactly. Keep them on the end of that jab.
I do that, and I be hitting with that jab perfect, with the momentum perfect. Like when I was in Vegas, the prime example of me using my jab when I was in Vegas and I fought that Roy Jones Jr. card. I pretty much literally whooped this girl with a jab so bad that her coaches started saying, "Get in there." All she got is that jab. I wanted to yell back, that's all I
need. Facts. You was jabbing at the deck then. Like,
yes, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Because I'm telling you, when he hit, that's a look, the eyes blink and the head go back. You know what I'm saying?
So you know, so, keep on jabbing and keep moving. That was the best thing for me.
Wow. So, recently we had a poll, we had a post in the group, Sports Talking Friends, our Facebook group, about what was the woman's GOAT? You know what I'm saying? What is the female GOAT? And a lot of people voted for, it was a toss-up between Simone Biles and Serena Williams. So who is your woman's GOAT?
Out of them two?
No, just in general, not out of them two. This was just what the group said. So the group is saying, like, they voted that Serena Williams is the woman GOAT.
She is a woman GOAT.
Who do you think is a woman GOAT?
I say Serena is the woman GOAT. Like, man, she can actually to where like she was doing tennis when he wasn't even really no black girls doing tennis, man. Like, yeah. And she's still bad at, like, yeah, she lost to the young black girl. I mean, but look how old she is now. She's older now. You know what I'm saying? So, and that young girl, ain't no push. That girl can play too. So I would say Serena to go. I would say Serena. She done held it down for a very long time.
Facts, very long time, and talking about holding things down for a very long time. I got a chance to see some of the fights at the Star Wars. And it looks like you onto something. You got the recipe to be around for a long time. So what's next? You mentioned it earlier, but what's next? You mentioned changing venues, but what's next for Star Wars and Team Chiccn?
Well, I was in a clubhouse. You heard that new app Clubhouse?
Mm-hmm.
So I was in there recently with Clarissa Shields and them the other day. And the day after she won her fight, so she was in there talking to us, and it was like so crazy. She was just like cool. She followed me on social media and everything, and she was like, one of the main things that we gonna have to do, like especially for women, is like we're gonna have to start just having our own cards, putting it up to where we get our own title fight. Because when people when promoters want to sleep on us, that's when we got to do it ourselves. And I was just like, dang, well, I'm already doing Spar Wars, and I'm already learning like how to do and what to do. You know what I'm saying on a certain level. Because when I look at everybody else fight night in the city, nobody fight night is like how Spar Wars is. You know what I'm saying?
Hands down, can't even touch it with a 12-foot pole. Yeah, because so one thing that's dynamic about one thing, I'm sorry, just to interject something, like y'all can fight. The people on your card can actually box. You know what I'm saying? Like they can box. You can tell they have technique, they have form, they have footwork. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you all have women boxers. A lot of others don't. You know, a lot of ones, they're just throwing haymakers and punches. Poor posture, poor hand motion, poor feet work. They're just fighting.
Cause you know, I was telling a lot of them guys, I can say, hey man, y'all need to make sure y'all work out. Nobody want to see no tired ass fighter. You know
you be on those guys, man.
And then like just my name and where I come from because a lot of these fighters I didn't even know. It's just that they knew, hey, this girl is doing Spar Wars and she's doing it at this venue and she's a well-known boxer. You know what I'm saying? Then I had like my brother, you know what I'm saying, Maurice, you know what I'm saying? He fighting this weekend. He was there. He was one of my guest people there. So I just be having everybody there. So he's like, hey, I want to see what's going on. I had a real boxing media there. So it's just like it made real people that showcase their real skills. Cause look, it's a lot of people gonna be watching.
Right. So that's right. And hey, Sports Talk with Friends, our piece, we gonna tap in and put that online factor to that. So we're gonna be hosting that ringside announcements for you. Cause hey, Uncle Leroy known for talking noise, and especially doing fights.
Hey, I like that.
Facts.
Hey, hold on. Cut. Wait, hold on. You weren't supposed to agree with that. But man, before we get out of here, we definitely got to, thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate that. And what you do in this women's sector for sport. You're an inspiration, not only to Dallas, inspiration to women abroad. So how can women how can women or people in general get in contact with you?
Well, I'm on Instagram as Shay, S-H-A Metcalf. That's my Facebook. My Snapchat is Chiccn, CHICCN, MF Champ. And my Instagram is The Real Slim Goody.
Hey. So, before we let you go, because I'm telling you, I messed up Chiccn, this name, spelling it on the flyer. But then I was like, wait.
That's how she said it.
Right. I was like, wait. So where did you get the name from? Where did you get the spelling from it for the nickname? This is cool. So for
the spelling it's really some hood stuff. Cause I be around, you know what I'm saying? I be around a lot of Crips.
Say no more. You know what I'm saying?
Some Crips.
Say no more. But hey, that's what Sports Talk with Friends. We want the real. You know what I'm saying? We want the real. And that's what you do. But hey, I come and see you. I ain't coming to make you mad because I don't knock me out. Look, my chin kind of weak now. My chin kind of weak. Don't knock me out.
Hey, man, I'm practicing on my uppercut too. You know, right there, the short girl that's shorter than me. I've been practicing. How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Oh, you 5'11"?
Yeah, but
oh, then I can do that like this then.
Oh, hey. Hey, you gonna make me bite my tongue. I'll be like, God damn it. Man, it's been great, man. For real, we appreciate you've been just represent what this month is, this greatness, history, because you're making history and you're carving your own lane. And I don't know if you've seen it, but Coach Lee, he tried to hit me up on the side. He sent me a little note like, man, we got to hit up one of her events. I wanted to hit back like, duh. You know what I'm saying? So that's the response. Yeah, we in there.
Next time. Y'all gotta come out.
We in there. We supporting it. We supporting it. Like I said, we got some business talks after this. We in there. That's what we do. So sports talk with fighters. You know what I'm saying? We fighting over here.
Sports talk with females.
Hey, I like that. Look, that might be the next podcast show. I'm telling you, all female characters. I like that. But hey, Coach Lee, before we get up out of here, our time, man, like for real, like I don't even want the time to end. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like for real, I just want the time stop. You know what I'm saying? And keep this interview going.
Let's keep on talking.
Hey, look, So Coach Lee, before we get up out of here, you got any questions?
Yeah. So, what does it mean to hail from Dallas?
To hail from Dallas.
He's a Dallas guy too. I think that's why he asked. What does it mean to be from Dallas and fight and represent Dallas?
Because I'm gonna say, I thought it meant to be from. I thought that what it meant. Okay, to be from Dallas. Shoot, I love it. I mean, I just love my city. I like to go places and tell people where you from. I'm from Dallas, Texas. Okay, America. All that, yeah. I mean, it's not another place like Dallas. I've been to a lot of cities, and ain't another place like Dallas.
Agreed.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Like when I came out here, one thing, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, came from New Orleans, came here. Like I said, I like Dallas. You know what I'm saying. Dallas helped make Boosie, helped make Bebe. You know what I'm saying. Like, and shout out to my dude Nino. This how I knew I rocked with Dallas. You know what I'm saying. I came out, I was in the club. I forget what it was. I don't know what it was, but I was in the club. It was upstairs, downstairs. Song came on. Oh, Cliff, that's my hood. Put it in your face. Get this understood. This ain't what you want. Hey, this ain't what you want, brother. This ain't what you want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm from Billy Jokes. That song, Billy Jokes.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? What I say, we got Dallas on Dallas original. Like Rudy's Chicken ain't got nothing on MF Chicken. You hear me? Represent Oak Cliff, America. But man, so what other question you got before we get up out of here? Our time has come to an end. Like
last one for you. Big T or Bruton Bazaar?
Big T, duh. But hey man, it's Big T, man. He got the pizza, man. Come on, man. If you gonna go get some rims, they gonna go get them at Big T, right? You gotta go get your color contacts and stuff. Come on, man. You gotta go get your knockout Gucci. All that.
Hey, and you got to go see the old school on 40. You know what I'm saying? Like I brought my daughter. My daughter like, yeah, what kind of car is that? Like, what is that exactly? Exactly, on some big ass rims. But that's Dallas, man. Like that's Oak Cliff, America. That's Dallas. Like, yeah, like for real. So anything, time has come. We gotta let you go. We got to go. We gotta pay some bills. Like the lights are on only for an hour. So I don't know. We gotta pay some more bills. But before we let you go, any shout outs you want to give?
Hey, I want to give y'all a shout out to United Home, one of my sponsors, Southside Steak and Cakes. Y'all make sure y'all go eat y'all some Southside Steak and Cakes. You know what I'm saying? And
you want to check it out?
Y'all come shop at the headquarters boutique. I'm always
on American Way. What's the address? Is on American Way?
Yeah, 7010 American Way, Suite B. And hey, I don't stay too far, but right there in like stuff. If you need a late night pickup, I might can just come open the shop for you if you come spend some money. I'm always hustling.
Get money. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. So we about to close the show, but like we do with every good interview, we got to ask, will you close our show? You want to be able to close our show out for tonight?
Yeah, I'll close it for y'all. What I'm supposed to do? What I got to do?
Hey, whatever you want to do. This is Triple D Dallas. Hey, man, say, man, come over here close it. You know what I'm saying? This is a takeover. This is a Dallas takeover. How
Okay,
you want to do it?
Hey man, say man, it's your girl Chiccn motherfucking champ. I don't whoop hoes for fun. I whoop for source of income, and I don't whoop hoes for free. I whoop them for a fee. So y'all make sure y'all tune in, watch me because I am dropping hoes all 2021. Period.